God's wrath, dragon's fury, demons unleashed, monsters feast, giants fall, witches whisper, celestial war, darkness looms, God's betrayal, underworld awakens.
In the abyss where gods bled and chaos festered, vengeance stirred. Tiamat's wrath seethed in the void, a storm waiting to break. The heavens trembled under Marduk's rule, but shadows conspired, and the whispers of exiled gods foretold a reckoning. The war was not over, only waiting to strike again. The primordial sea writhed with rage, a tempest born of grief and fury. Since the day Anzu fell, Tiamat had known no peace. Marduk, the self-proclaimed ruler of the gods, had cast judgment without mercy, executing Anzu in the name of order. But to Tiamat, it was not justice, it was tyranny.
Marduk has overstepped his bounds. He has become a tyrant, twisting the heavens to his will. Anzu's death was only the beginning. If I do nothing, his rule will poison the cosmos itself. I will have my vengeance. I will restore balance.
Tiamat's first step was to gather allies. She sought out Ishtar, the goddess of passion and war, knowing that even love had its grievances.
Ishtar, we must speak.
Tiamat, why do you darken this place of peace with your presence?
Peace is an illusion under Marduk's rule. He claims to bring order, yet he sows only fear and death. You know this as well as I do. Anzu's fate was not justice, it was arrogance.
Anzu betrayed the gods. Marduk did what he believed was necessary.
Did he, or has he become too enamored with his own power? Today, it was Anzu. Tomorrow, it could be you. Stand with me, Ishtar. Together, we can bring down the tyrant.
For the sake of justice, and for the love that Marduk has trampled underfoot, I will stand with you.
Tiamat's rebellion needed more than passion. It needed power. And there was none more formidable than Enlil, the master of storms, the god second only to Marduk.
Enlil, I have come to speak of a great injustice.
Tiamat, your words carry the weight of chaos. Speak quickly, for I have no patience for deceit.
There is no deceit, only truth. Marduk has become a tyrant. Anzu's death was the first warning, but it will not be the last. His rule is not order, it is oppression. Will you stand by and watch as he consumes us all?
Marduk's justice has been absolute. But do you truly believe we can challenge him? That we can win?
We must. Ishtar has already pledged her strength to our cause. With you, we can shake the very heavens.
Very well. Marduk must answer for his rule. I will stand with you.
The pieces were in place. The storm had begun to gather. Tiamat had sworn vengeance, and now, with allies at her side, the gods would tremble before the wrath of the primordial sea.
The tyrant's reign ends now.
With her allies gathered, Tiamat set her plan into motion. The heavens themselves trembled as the three gods, Tiamat, Ishtar, and Enlil, confronted Marduk. The balance of the cosmos hung by a thread.
Marduk, your reign of tyranny ends today.
Tiamat, what is the meaning of this rebellion?
You murdered my brother, Anzu, and overstepped your bounds. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Marduk, you were once just, but now you are dangerous. We cannot stand idly by.
You have become a tyrant? We must stop you before it is too late.
You dare challenge me! You will regret this betrayal.
We will see who falls this day. Marduk, prepare for battle.
The sky above Eridu darkened, the heavens trembling as an ancient war began anew. Divine power surged through the air, and the ground beneath the gods quaked in anticipation of the battle to come. Tiamat, the primordial mother of chaos, struck first. Her body coiled and twisted, a living tempest of darkness. With a roar that shook the heavens, she lunged at Marduk, jaws wide to consume him whole. But Marduk, champion of order, met her strike with the Imholu, a divine windstorm, fierce enough to scatter the stars. chaos and order clashed, sending ripples through the heavens. Ishtar, goddess of love and war, joined the fray. With the grace of a celestial dancer, she unleashed her arrows, each one tipped with the fire of passion and destruction. But Marduk was prepared. With a flick of his wrist, he cast forth the enchanted net, woven from the very fabric of order itself. Yet Ishtar, ever swift, evaded his grasp and retaliated with a dazzling flurry of blows. Enlil, Lord of Storms, beheld the battle and let loose his fury. The winds howled, lightning split the sky, and the air crackled with divine wrath. The very foundations of the celestial city trembled before his power. Yet Marduk stood unshaken. The tablet of destinies floated before him, its radiant inscriptions binding the cosmos to his will.
I am the supreme god. The cosmos bends to my command. You cannot defeat me.
For 7 days and 7 nights, the battle raged, shaking the heavens and the earth. The forces of chaos and order clashed, neither yielding, neither victorious. The stars flickered, the air thick with ozone and divine fury. Tiamat, in her final desperate charge, sought to consume Marduk, but he met her with unyielding resolve. Imhulu roared, wind and light coiling around him in a blinding maelstrom. As the 8th day approached, the battle stood at a stalemate. The gods, battered and weary, gazed upon one another, knowing the war was far from over. The heavens trembled, stretched thin by the clash of divine forces. Marduk, the supreme god, stood alone against the storm, the weight of the cosmos pressing upon him. Before him, 3 deities, Tiamat, Ishtar, and Enlil, stood united in defiance.
Marduk, your tyranny ends today. For the blood of my brother, you shall fall.
You were once our beacon, but now your rule darkens the stars. We will no longer bow before fear.
This battle is for balance. The universe must not be bound by your will, alone.
Fools, you seek my downfall, but you do not understand the cost. The cosmos itself will unravel without my hand to guide it. Your rebellion brings only ruin.
With those words, the final battle began. The battlefield became a maelstrom of power. Tiamat's waves crashed, seeking to consume Marduk. Ishtar's blades danced, each strike fueled by the fires of creation and destruction. Enlil's storms roared, divine lightning arcing through the sky.
Drown, Marduk, feel the wrath of the abyss.
Your dominion is over. The heavens will be free.
Fall before the storm. The winds will cleanse the world of your reign.
Yet Marduk stood unyielding. With a sweep of his hand, he called forth the Imhulu, the divine storm of annihilation. Winds howled, shattering the waves, scattering arrows and deflecting lightning. The sky itself seemed to burn as raw energy tore through existence. The battle waged on, titanic forces colliding, neither side yielding. But Marduk knew hesitation meant defeat. Summoning the last of his strength, he unleashed his ultimate power.
Behold the wrath of order.
The heavens burned with the force of the cataclysm. The cosmos trembled, forever altered. And as the light faded, only one figure remained amidst the ruin. Victory had come at a cost. The heavens were scarred, the balance shifted, and the echoes of battle would forever linger in the fabric of the universe. The light of the explosion was blinding, hotter than the sun, brighter than 2 planets colliding. Even the gods themselves were forced to shield their eyes from its brilliance. In that searing radiance, reality itself seemed to burn away.
What is this power?
The heat, it burns like nothing before.
This is beyond our understanding.
But Marduk did not falter. In the heart of the explosion, he saw it, a flame neither of the heavens nor of the earth. a fire born from divine collision, a force beyond the cosmos itself. It was pure, unbridled energy.
A power unlike any other. This flame must not be lost.
The explosion had left the three gods gravely wounded. They were no longer the fierce warriors they had been. Now they were remnants of their former power.
You sought to overthrow me, to cast the cosmos into chaos. For this, you must be punished. But your roles are too vitally, cannot destroy you.
Tiamat's eyes burned with hatred. Ishtar's gaze was filled with sorrow and regret. Enlil, the storm god, accepted his fate in silence.
You are banished. You shall walk the cosmos no longer. The kingdom of the gods is closed to you. You are exiled to the void.
This is not the end. Marduk, you may have won today, but we will return.
I once loved you, Marduk. But that love has turned to ashes. I will never forgive you.
And so the fallen gods were cast into the darkness, swallowed by the void.
The battle is won, but at what cost?
The battlefield was silent, the heavens still trembling from the aftershocks of the divine war. The sky, once a canvas of order, churned with restless clouds, mirroring the chaos that had only just subsided. The stars, once fixed and resolute, flickered uncertainly, their light unsteady in the face of the new order that had been forged. Marduk stood alone, the fire of the cosmos hidden within his grasp, its power thrumming through him with an intensity beyond comprehension. He could feel its potential, raw, untamed, infinite. This was a power that could shape existence itself, bending reality to his will. But such power was not without consequence. Marduk understood the weight of his dominion. The fire was a tool, both of creation and destruction. Wielding it recklessly would unravel the balance he had fought to preserve. The war had revealed fractures within the divine order, whispers of discord among the gods. Though the battle was won, the universe remained fragile, and in the shadows of the void, the banished gods nursed their wounds, their hatred a smoldering ember that refused to die. Tiamat's words echoed in his mind, a promise that the war was far from over. The banished gods would return. They would seek vengeance, and the cosmos would once again tremble in the face of their wrath. But Marduk would be ready. The fire of dominion was his to wield, and with it, he would maintain the balance of the universe, no matter the cost. The supreme god turned away from the battlefield of the past, his eyes fixed upon the uncertain horizon of the future. The universe had been preserved, but its safety was fleeting. In the depths of the void, the fallen gods plotted their return.